Alright, what's up guys? In today's video, we will be discussing how I stay lean year round. So in general, I never go above about 13% body fat. Right now, I'm 180 pounds, about 12% body fat. I've been bodybuilding for about 8 years, and there's only been one time where I've been above 13% body fat, and that is in 2021 when I did a dirty bulk to about 200 pounds. But anyways, we're going to be discussing how I stay lean year round. Now, this is how I personally do it, but in this video, I'm certain that there will be tips and tricks that you can use to help you stay lean year round. Now, this is very important because a lot of guys, they work super hard to get lean, but they have a problem maintaining it, and they have a problem maintaining it, um, and that's for a couple reasons, and we'll get into that. But here we go. Step one: you want to never eat above your maintenance calories. Okay. Now there's some caveats to this, but generally speaking, before I get into those caveats, you never want to eat above your maintenance calories. Now your maintenance calories are the calories you have to eat to maintain your body weight. So in order to find your maintenance calories, you go to Google, you search TDEE calculator, you enter in the information it requests of you. The information it requests is primarily regarding your activity level, um, and then it'll give you your estimated maintenance calories. All right. Now, if there is a day that goes by and you do eat above your maintenance calories, and I mean, just being realistic, there will be days where you eat above your maintenance calories. When you go out with friends, when you just binge, when you're just extra hungry and you just want to eat more. All right. That's fine, but you need to do more exercise to compensate for those excess calories. Okay. So here's what I do for exercise. I lift 6 days a week. I have a 6 day split. Um, 4 of the days are heavy, and 3 of the days are high volume. I train twice on Friday. That's why there's 4 and 3. But I train 6 days a week, and I also run 6 times a week. I run anywhere from 60 to 70 miles per week, 6 days a week. Um, and I do a workout, a long run and strides, and just 4 like zone 2 runs. I also walk a lot, and this past summer before my injury, I even cycled a ton. But anyways, I I I highly recommend y'all, of course, keep your lifting routine. But in order to eat more food, right? Because there will be days when you're shredded and you want pizza, right? You're gonna have to increase your activity level, and the easiest way to increase your activity level, so to allow you to eat, worse food, like pizza, burgers, fries, whatever, is to do more cardio. Okay, so you can walk, you can run, you can cycle. You just have to increase your activity level. I'm a runner. I've been long distance running for about 15 years, and so I run. Step three, intermittent fast. Okay, so my first intermittent fasting is when you only eat during an allotted window of time. So, for example, me, I only eat from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. I found that window works best for me. It doesn't have to be a 16-hour fast, 8-hour eat window. It can be whatever you want. I like 16-8. You can do 12-12. You can do 24. Whatever works for you. Okay. So my first meal isn't at 12. My last meal isn't at 8. So that teaches my body over a specific amount of time, hey, I'm not going to get hungry until 12 p.m. Because once you intermittent fast for about a couple months, couple weeks, whatever, your body realizes I'm not eating until 12 p.m. So I'm not going to get hungry until 12 p.m. All right. And it's just an easy way to regulate the amount of calories coming into your system. All right. So intermittent fast, highly recommend that. You're not necessarily going to eat fewer calories, but you may eat fewer calories because you're eating in a smaller. You're eating in a window. Okay. Step four, high protein diet. The reason I like high protein is because high protein foods are extremely satiating. So, for high protein foods, I recommend chicken breast, ground beef, ground turkey, 93:7 ratio, beef liver, fish. There's tilapia, salmon, cod, tuna, flounder, all that good stuff. Um, Greek yogurt, egg whites, eggs, beef liver. So I eat like lots of high protein. I still eat tons of carbs, especially when my cardio is high, so I don't lose too much weight. But I recommend like in order to stay lean, especially if you're not doing tons of cardio, you want to eat satiating foods. So high protein and lots of vegetables. What I do is I did this on my cut with every vegetable, or excuse me, with every protein I had, I'll have like a couple of vegetables. So I'll go to the grocery store, I'll buy like 8 different vegetables, and I'll put it in one large pot, and I'll just boil it, and I'll have like assorted vegetables. So I add like a cup or two of assorted vegetables to every meal, and it'll make me more full, and you're getting those healthy multivitamins, um, or micronutrients that you need. All right, number 5, I consume 0/low calorie drinks. All right, energy drinks aren't the healthiest for you, but if you're a healthy guy, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So you can drink the 0 calorie energy drinks, 0 calorie Red Bull, 0 calorie Monster. But even more healthy than that, you can either drink water or you can drink like sparkling water. There's a sparkling water brand at Kroger sells or grocery store sell, and they're really good. They're 0 calories, and LaCroix is also an option. But yeah, that is how I stay lean year round. You can follow these tips in order to help you stay lean. But the biggest takeaway I would take away is that if you want to eat bad food when you're dieting, like you'll see athletes who are in college or high school or whatever, or just on the internet, hybrid athletes who are shredded and they eat bad food regularly. It's because they exercise so much, and they can eat that much food, eat that poorly because they're exercising so much. And keep in mind, even when people are eating poorly, but when they're ripped, they still have a good idea of how many calories they consume, right? So when I'm running 12 miles a day and lifting weights and walking 4 miles a day, my maintenance is probably close to like 57, 5,800, okay? 5,800 calories. So I know that I can eat like pretty poorly depending on what I ate earlier, right? Prior to all the exercise. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, I offer coaching if y'all are interested. How to become a hybrid, how to bodybuild, how to get jacked, how to get shredded, how to get lean, all the good stuff, how to bodybuild and run concurrently. Um, but yeah, links for that's in the bio. If y'all enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.